Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys, this is so weird to be looking at myself like this. It's really weird to be like talking into a camera like this, but this is gonna be my entry for the NYX Face Awards. Yeah, I decided to do a glamorous woman look and a man look. Really the man side is just to show the power of makeup and show how you can truly transform your face. I mean, there's not even like special effects makeup or anything. This is just with everyday products that I created this. It's all about shading and contouring and highlighting certain areas to manipulate the shape of your face. What I like about this kind of video is you kind of get two looks in one. You get to see how you can just do, you know, a regular glamorous look, or you can see how you can really transform your face with makeup. Makeup is such a powerful thing, and it's so amazing to me that you can just change your face like this. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of creepy. Yes, you're kind of getting two videos in one. Thank you, NYX, for holding such an awesome contest. Thank you to the sponsors. I wanted to be in this contest for a while. I just never knew that there was a submission period where you can submit a video to hopefully get into the top 30. I always thought NYX just picked the people that they wanted in the competition. I guess I've been living under a rock for a few years, but yeah, this is what I decided to do. It's very weird, right? It's weird. I don't know. Okay, let's get on to the video, and I'm going to be starting with this side, the glamorous side, and then I'll go to this side. So to start off the makeup, I already have my one brow filled in. I gave myself a very defined arch and a very clean looking brow to differentiate itself from the other brow we're going to be doing on the other side of my face. Then I went ahead and primed my eye with the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. This is going to get rid of any discoloration on my eyelid and hide any veins. Then I'm taking a face powder and putting that on top of the primer to get rid of any tackiness the primer might have left on my eyelid. That way when I go to put my eyeshadows in my crease, it doesn't get patchy and kind of stick onto the skin. Now I'm putting a medium tone brown into my crease and buffing that in windshield wiper motions. This is going to act as our transition shade. Having a transition shade is really important because it's just going to make the blending process that much easier. Then I'm taking an Ultra Pearl Mania pigment by NYX in the color Yellow Gold, and I'm just putting that on with these press and slide motions. That's going to give you the most color payoff. Then once I have that on my lid, I'm taking a little bit of a lighter gold and I'm putting that on top of what I just put on my lid. That way it just brightens everything up and makes my eyes pop. So once I have my lid color on, I'm then going to go back and work in the crease. I'm going to take a slightly darker brown than the first one I used, and I'm going to focus this on the lower part of my crease. This is going to create depth, and I'm just using the same brush and just keep blending that color in, so that way they all blend together and look seamless. Now I'm going to move on to my eyeliner, and I'm just using a liquid liner, and I'm going to create a very dramatic cat eye. And I'm just going to take my time with this and start on the inner corner and slowly work my way out to the wing. Again, this is a very dramatic wing, but that's kind of what I was going for. So now that I have my wing to my liking, I'm just going to go back in with some eyeshadow and just start fixing things up, deepening up the crease. So I took a little bit of a darker brown than the second brown we used, and now I'm deepening up the crease even more. It's just about creating a gradient and going from lightest to darkest, so I'm focusing that on the outer V of my eyelid. Now I'm taking a flesh tone eyeliner and I'm putting that in the waterline. This is really going to open up my eyes and make them look, in my opinion, it makes them look really feminine and just wide awake. Now I'm taking that dark brown shadow that I just used and I'm putting that on the lower lash line. And then I'm blending that out with a brown shade just so it's not harsh and there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take that yellow gold and I'm also putting that into the inner corner. This is really going to open up the eyes and make them look really bright, and I really love the way a bright tear duct looks. I just think it really finishes off any kind of look. Now I'm highlighting. Highlighting is really important for this. You don't want any eye bags or anything like that. Highlighting is about bringing certain features forward, so highlighting is going to hide any dark circles. So once I have my concealer down, I'm going to set that in place with a powder. That way it stays all day. Well, obviously I'm not going to be wearing this makeup all day because I'm not about to walk around with a half man, half woman face, but you get what I'm saying. So now I'm going to move on to contour. This is really important because a contour is going to really structure your face. It's going to give me more pronounced cheekbones, and I want the structure on the women's side to be different from the man's side. That's why contouring is like the most amazing thing ever. Then I'm going to take that powder that I use underneath my eyes and put it underneath the contour. That way it's a lot more pronounced and my jaw and my cheekbones look a lot more defined. I'm also contouring my forehead and my jaw. Then I'm going to actually contour underneath my lip. This creates a fake shadow. That way my lip looks poutier and bigger. And I'm also going to highlight the one side of my Cupid's bow. I just like doing that because I feel like when I put a lip color on and my Cupid's bow highlighted, it just, I don't know, it just looks better. Then I'm taking a pink toned blush and I'm putting that onto my cheeks. I think pink was the best way to go because pink is a very girly color. And then I'm taking that highlighting powder with a smaller blending brush and kind of going in a little like circle motion underneath my cheekbones. This is going to create a rounded out cheek. And of course, you gotta highlight, you gotta glow, so I'm putting on a highlighter on the tops of my cheeks. Now I'm moving on to lip color, and I chose to do like a hot pink kind of fuchsia color. I'm lining my lips with a NYX lip liner. Then I'm going to fill it in. I'm just going to work at the shape a little bit, kind of overline my lips a little bit. Then I'm going to use a hot pink liquid lipstick, and the lips are done. Once the lips are done, I'm then going to pop on some lashes. I think lashes are a very important part of this look. It's going to really make my eyes look kind of exotic and very feminine and almond shaped. Then I'm powdering down my face just so everything kind of stays in place and it gets rid of any shine. I'm very oily skinned, so I always need to powder. Now the last part of this is contouring my nose. I'm taking the contour from the inner part of my eye all the way down the bridge of my nose. This is going to create a straighter nose on the women's side, and now everything is done on this side. So I hope you guys learned something and you thought it was cool. I don't know. Obviously, when you do this, you can do it on both sides of your face, but I think you get the point. So now we're going to move on to the men's side. So stay tuned.
Okay, guys, let's get started on the man side.
Just kidding, we're going to be using my normal voice for this because that would be really annoying. But I'm going to start off by contouring, and this side is going to be much different than the other contour we did on the woman's side. First off, I'm using a smaller brush to give it more detail, and I'm taking the contour down towards my chin rather than just midway through my cheek. This is going to create a more masculine feature on this side of the face. I'm starting off with a cream product, then went over it with a powder, and I used a bigger brush to blend everything out. I have my contour to my liking. I'm then going to cover up the purple darkness underneath my eyes because I was very tired, and I'm just going to use my foundation for that. And then once I do that, I'm going to take a pencil brush and some brown shadow, and I'm going to kind of create a little bit of an eye bag, and then using highlighting shades, I'm going to highlight certain areas. This is going to create a 3D effect, and again, give me a little slight eye bag. Then I'm contouring the inner corners of my eyes. It's going to create a more sunken in look on my eyes. And there's really no like routine to this or technical things I could tell you. It's literally just playing around with highlighting shades and contouring shades and just playing with the shape of your face, and you'll see what looks more masculine and what doesn't. Now I'm going to move on to my favorite part, which is the brows. This is what really differentiates the two sides. I'm taking a detailed brush and a eyebrow product, and I'm going to mimic little hairs, and there's no routine to this or anything like that. You just want to make them look untamed, and again, just create little baby hairs. This is the most realistic way I found of doing this. You don't want to make one continuous motion like you would when you're filling in a female brow. You want to actually mimic little hairs to make it look realistic and actually look like a bushy brow. Now I'm taking some eyeshadow, just again contouring my eyelid. Then I'm taking the highlighting shades and highlighting the inner corner of my eye. And then I just, I'm darkening up certain areas, highlighting certain areas. Again, it's all about highlighting and contouring, and I'm getting really sick of this saying that, but it's really all it is. Now I'm covering up the pigment of my lips with my foundation. I just don't want them to be super pigmented. Then I'm going to take some eyeshadow and just manipulate the shape of my lips a little bit. I'm going to darken up the outer corner, then take a little bit of a darker eyeshadow and drag it out from the corner of my lips. Again, just changing my lip shape slightly compared to the other side, because you want both sides to look completely different from each other. And now I'm just highlighting certain areas because men do have highlighted areas too. It's just a human nature thing. We all have highlighted areas, and we all have areas that are more sunken in and have shadow on our face. Now you're going to want to go ahead and mimic little hairs all over the bottom half of your face to create like a 5 o'clock shadow kind of. Same thing you did with the eyebrows goes on your face. So that is it for the man side. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and look out for me in the NYX Face Awards, I hope. Bye, guys. Hey guys, what's up? NYX Face Awards. Oh yeah. For you.